everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. This is actually editing me, so I look somewhat crazy and a mess. But I realized as I was editing that I did not record an intro. So here it is. We had a crazy week last week, a lot going on, and so not necessarily a whole lot of reading done. I did read one book throughout the whole week, and that's the Book of Azrael. My thoughts are ahead. So I'll see you on the other side. Hello, everyone. So it is Saturday, July 29th, thus the beginning of Aurelian. I haven't officially started reading yet for Aurelian, just because I've been recording video and getting my TBR set, because I didn't think about the fact that I need a day or two to edit, but here we are. I have my video goes out in the morning, and if you watched my video, you already know I am stretching the start of books. I normally only count books that I start in the time period that the readathon is going on. But I'm 10% in to Book of Azrael, so I'm gonna go on ahead and count that as my vampire book, along with Book of Life, which I'm 55% in, and I figure when I combine those two, it more than makes up for one book. But I'm reading a good chunky book for that. So I think I'm gonna get started reading. I am gonna check the weather. I just heard thunder, and we just got here, and there's normally quite a bit that needs to be done if my daughter's not focused. And I would hate for her to not finish everything she's supposed to do just because it's raining. So I am going to check the weather and then go from there. Hello, everyone. So it is Sunday. We went out to lunch after church, and then went down to my mother-in-law's to play with the cat. And now I'm going to read. Yesterday I read a whole chapter, 1%, of Book of Azrael. So I am going to work on this. They have changed the discussion to on the 6th, which is next Sunday. So I have one extra day for it, but I also don't want to get bogged down. So I am going to try to get some of this reading done and hope for the best. I am enjoying what I'm reading, but I'm still unsure of the book. Now I did kind of peek ahead at the chapter titles, and there's a big chunk that's our main character, Deanna, and then it's going to jump to Liam's point of view. And so I think things will start coming together at that point. But I'm going to get some reading done, and I will check in later. Hello. So it is Monday afternoon. I am at 25% of Book of Azrael. I'm really starting to get in the groove of this book. I don't know exactly where it's going, uh, but I'm enjoying the ride anyway. So at this point, we have Diana has come through and awakened Liam, and Liam has taken her prisoner right now. So it's kind of a forced proximity romance at this moment, but we'll see how that builds from there. Also, enemies to lovers, I would assume, because it is fantasy romance. So, I am reading this, and we have this woman who will do anything to protect her sister, including becoming Caden's number 2. And so it's this interesting kind of dynamic. And then you have Liam, who his family is gone, and he doesn't seem to want to be part of the world anymore. But as the ruler, he has to be part of the world. So it definitely has its interesting ins and outs, and the characters kind of having their own internal battles. But I really am enjoying it so far. I'm gonna get back into it. Today is kind of like our calm before the craziness. We have horse camp week 2 next week, or this week, Tuesday through Friday, and then Saturday is my daughter's birthday party, and so there's a lot going on. Also, I want to start reaching out to my parents this coming week to get them all the information for my Google Classroom stuff, so that if they lose homework, or it gets something spilled on it, or they're absent, they can easily get their work and keep going. And when we only meet once a week, that's kind of important, is to keep on track. So I am going to get back to reading, and then I will check in a little while. Hello everyone, so it is Wednesday, just afternoon, and I am out here at the barn. Yesterday we were out here, and then when I got home I got a pretty bad headache, so I didn't actually record any talking bits, just seeing the horses, and some seeing the horses this morning. I am almost 50% into the Book of Azrael, and we're kind of seeing where Diana's blood dreams, I'm pretty sure, are going to affect her in a way that's going to change her perspective a little. Kind of one of those that in life, you know, we hear you don't know what someone's going through behind closed doors, and her blood dreams kind of let her see that. So I am going to read while kids play in the water, and I'm gonna just kind of try to chill and drink some water so that I don't get a headache. I'll check in later. Hello everyone. So it is Friday afternoon. I was super busy yesterday. Most of this week I actually helped out a lot more with the barn than I usually do. The instructor was giggling at me, saying that she'll eventually turn me in to a horse enthusiast, or is working her way to it. This week I led Snuff around, I helped bathe her, fed the horses, gave them snacks, the whole 9 yards. And it's not that I don't like horses. I'll ride a horse, I'm just not as horse crazy as my kid. So I will do the mom things, and I will support her that way. But, like owning a horse, not what I want to do. But it is Friday. We made it through camp. And I am at 79% through Book of Azrael. So while I am sitting here waiting for my video to upload, waiting for paint to dry, I'm working on my daughter's bathroom, and current me is loving how it looks. It is very white, very pretty. Future me is probably gonna hate it, because it's gonna always be dirty. If I find that it's causing me heartburn, what I'll do is I will like add stripes or something, to kind of offset some of the white, just so that it will help keep it a little cleaner. Because I could totally see me doing the gray stripes, or the gray paint in stripes in that bathroom, the gray that's in the rest of my house. So I think it'd look really nice. But for now, it is white, and we'll just see how it goes. Once I get it fully done, it may change the feel of it as well. But I am going to wait on my vlog to finish processing so that I can upload it to YouTube, and then I am going to read a little bit of Book of Azrael and kind of go from there. Sorry. I am struggling a little bit because I feel like I am quote unquote behind on my magical readathon. But I also know that it feels that way because I'm reading a 700 page book. Maybe it's 800. It's a really big book. And so it feels like I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, and we had a very busy week this week. The nice thing is that next week we are mostly off from the barn. There are no lessons next week. And so we're actually going to go up Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday next week to feed and everything. And my daughter is not going up tomorrow to feed. She asked the instructor if she could have her birthday off. And the instructor said, yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna just get some reading done. And then kind of go from there. So I will check in a little while. Good morning, everyone. So I, for some reason, was thinking this book was almost 700 pages. It's 487 pages. I am 91% through. So looking at the math, it's about 50 pages left. So I am going to sit right here and finish these 50 pages, hopefully without my family interrupting me, because I've been reading this book for over a week and I'm ready to get on to some of my other books. A lot of my other books are going to be very fast paced, so that's going to work wonderfully. But I do want to get this done, especially since the live show is tomorrow evening. So I'm going to finish this and go from there. I'll check in at the end of the book. Hello, everyone. So I have finished the Book of Azrael. Oh my gosh, the way that book ended. I'm really curious to see how the live discussion is going to go tomorrow. Because I enjoyed this book a lot. I felt like it took me a long time to read it, but I think that was only because we were so busy this week. Excuse me. So it's been a ride. I really enjoyed it. The fantasy parts in it are amazing. And it's got a little bit of romance in it, but it seems to be more focused on the fantasy, not the romance so much. So yeah, oh my goodness, there is a second book to this series. I'm not gonna start it right now. I don't know when I'll read it, but I might read it by the end of the month if I finish everything else. Just because of the cliffhanger that it leaves you on. And I had a little bit of, I had moments where I kind of was going, wait, what happened? Oh yeah, like when I reopened the book, I had to kind of reacclimate myself. So I don't think I'm gonna wait too long before reading the next book, but oh my goodness. If I were to rate this one, probably 4.75. And even that, I think that is more a me thing than a book thing. Because normally my 5 stars I cannot put down. This was great. I really enjoyed it. I don't I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. 4.75 stars. I really don't know what I would say it needed to improve other than some of the pacing, I guess, seemed a little bit off. But again, like I said, I think that was more a me issue and it being camp week while I was reading it this week. So, yeah, I had a great time and I got to figure out what I'm going to read next. So, I will check in shortly. And there it is, a week of vlog and reading the Book of Azrael. I hope that I am clear enough that you can figure out if this is a book that you want to read. I really had a great time, and it sounded like, from what I heard of the discussion, that most people did enjoy this one, and it was a great start to the Book Club Unlimited that Rye is hosting. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.